And I think we all kind of have a slightly different focus, which is cool. So like I have the things I do, and then I'm thinking about what someone else is doing, like what Walter's doing. And it gives that connection here to have that conversation and learn that, but then also take that for the future. So when I start doing that, I know who to call or who can help me or who to bounce questions off. And it's the customer side, but it's also the Jamf side, and being able to sit down with those folks and have those same conversations all together. And there's so much more that comes out of it when everyone's at the table and it's not just us and somebody, just one person. There's really power in that and when we combined all those folks.
Just to add to that too, I think the most valuable part has been getting to know people in person, whether it be the Jamf people or grabbing someone from the hallway, hearing about problems that they've already solved that we have, or using products that we didn't even know about that other people are using. So just this morning we happened to sit around and figure out a problem that we've been trying to solve at UCLA with Apple TV that they had already solved over in Cincinnati.
Yeah, so we have about 800 iOS devices that we deploy for our nurses to use with Epic Rover. They started using those back in March of this year, so it's been a fantastic, deployment that we've had. We have about 1,200 iPads, and we've got about 100 macOS devices. With having the full suite of Jamf products, it has given me the tools that I need to manage 2,500, 2,600 devices by myself.
Yeah, so we have a fleet of about 3,300 devices right now. We want to expand that fleet and find new ways to use the different iPads that we have out there. And then we also want to bring our BYO program closer to closer align it with the corporate-owned program we have in Jamf. So we want to use Jamf products for BYO, we want to use Jamf products for Mac, we want to use Jamf products for our corporate-owned mobile devices, and really embed everything in a unified platform. We use Jamf Setup to switch between use cases so our non-technical users can pick what they want to use the iPad for. And then for Jamf Connect, that's for the single sign-on piece on our macOS devices. So historically, there's that pain point of Active Directory binding, where users now have a file vault password, an Active Directory password for the things that do sync well, and then the old Active Directory password that still works on their Mac. So Jamf Connect eliminated that for us. Everything is through our IDP now, so we don't have to talk to Active Directory.
I think for us too, a big thing has been the workflow for our staff. So many of our patient experience tools can be a burden on staff, and so figuring out a big improvement of ours in switching to Jamf from a previous MDM was how the time savings of the different things like automations and smart groups and now return to services, the conversation that we're having, all these different things that have really helped us over the years. So it's been really helpful.
Yeah, JNUC is fantastic. This is a great place to come to bounce ideas and struggles and challenges that you may experience. When others figure it out before you, you can learn from them, so your time to figure it out is shorter.
The single most dangerous phrase in human communication is "that's the way we've always done it." That you do have to still test. You do still have to trust but verify. You do still have to go out and kick the tires and listen to all the stakeholders, even and especially the ones you disagree with. But just because that's what worked for you a year ago or 5 years ago or longer doesn't mean that that should be the only way you can do things. Change is the only constant.
Just thank you for putting on these events. The networking is invaluable. One of the great things about device management is we all help each other. I like to tell other people, if you are going to get into device management, come with a humble attitude, right? Somebody has already done what you need to do, and you need to be willing to take that and help them make it better. And so, yeah, I love these events. I love hearing what everyone else is doing in their medical practices.
I just want to say, Jamf, I appreciate everything that you're doing to continue to push innovation in healthcare and so many other different areas. But Jamf Nation, being able to reach out to a community of people has been priceless. I'm also part of Jamf Heroes, and having that smaller connection of people that you connect with on a monthly basis has been life-changing, being able to come to JNUC connect with those people, build relationships from all over the world. And so, I think that if somebody isn't doing those things, definitely jump in and be a part of that stuff. Just dive deeper and be an advocate for a product that we all love and we all benefit from immensely.